your call. Thank you and enjoy your day.
At the tone, please record your message.
Good day, Premier Tony Wakeham. Do you even know what misconduct is? Do you know what employee misconduct is? Because never in my entire life did I believe it was going to be so difficult to have employee misconduct reported and dealt with. My husband's file is full of lies, inaccuracies, proof of incompetence, and you name it. Like, it's full of it. And that is the responsibility of the Human Resources Department to deal with. I am not playing any games with these childish assholes. And yeah, I'm sorry, you may not like me calling them that, but at this point in this silly, like, childish game that you guys continue to play, it is what it is. It should not be that difficult to tell you that something is incorrect on a file and get it corrected. Like, it's literally at the point of ridiculousness at this, like, years later. It's a spade calling a spade. It is what it is. It cannot be an internal review if a decision was made on false information. That decision has to be made on correct information in order for it to even be called a decision, for it to go through internal review. I mean, are all you guys that dumb? Are all of you guys that dumb? Because if you are, it's time for you guys to realize that people that dumb shouldn't be running a province. If you're that dumb, you shouldn't be an elected official. If you're that dumb, you shouldn't be a human resources representative. If you're that dumb, you should not be an employee of Workplace NL dealing with injured workers' files. If you're that dumb, you shouldn't be employed at the Office of the Workers' Advisors either, because we've had the same issues with them. If you're that dumb, you shouldn't be a minister responsible for Workplace NL. If you're that dumb, if you are that dumb, you should not be working in jobs that you are not qualified to do, because you're not smart enough to do the job. And I don't even like saying that, because chances are they were not trained properly. But there's something seriously wrong when you're reporting misconduct and no one's dealing with it. If it was just a case of one employee who did get mistrained or needed training again or whatever, then there would only be one case of it. There would not be like 15 people on the file, and I could find something wrong with every single thing that one thing that every single one of them have done that was wrong. There is something seriously wrong with Workplace NL all across the board when every single employee is guilty of not having accurate information and not providing accurate information to myself or Dustin. It is what it is. Like, what are you running from, Tony? What are you and everyone else running from? The truth. That's what you're running from. The truth. And you are just making yourselves look worse by running from the truth. Why would you want to make yourself look that bad? That's what I don't understand. Why would anyone want to make themselves look that bad? I don't give a damn who's running this from the upper sides of it. All I give a damn about is the fact that the fall is wrong and that you guys are not dealing with it. Other than that, I could care less whose ass you're kissing at the top of the chain. It's the fact that these people working there look like idiots because they are lying and manipulating and reporting false information, and it makes them look bad. I don't care who so and so is at the top. Don't give a damn. Not worth my time to figure it out. But the people at the bottom who are being called out on using lost time instead of loss of earnings, who are saying my husband worked the day before when he didn't, and reporting that it's gout in his knee that's causing this when it's the original injury. I mean, that stuff is factual. And ignoring it makes you look guilty. What part of that are you guys not getting? You guys should be acting on this today. Today. Why are you not? Why are you not acting on this today? I don't get it. I do not get why you're trying to cover up facts that everyone else in the province can see. They're clearly documented all over social media, and yet you guys still got your heads in the sand as if they don't exist, blocking me all over. Well, guess what? Just like a child underneath a bed with their head covered up and you can still see their legs, this is what you guys are doing. You're just like the child underneath the bed with their heads covered up, and everyone else can see where you are and what you're doing, but you are putting blinders on. Do you really think that gives you a good look as Premier of a province, as Minister responsible for workplace and L? Because it doesn't. It actually gives you a very, very, very poor name. Same with if you decide to step down and someone else comes after you. You're only just kicking the can down the road. What is the point of that? More childish government games. That's all it is, government games. Which is absolutely ridiculous because at the end of the day, we all know that the one thing that's causing all this, the lead, I don't know what, the root cause is all greed. Money, greed, and cover ups. And it's time for it to stop.
You have reached the maximum time permitted for your recording. If you are satisfied with your message, press 1. To send your message with normal delivery, press 1. To send your message with urgent delivery, press 2. Thank you. Your message has been sent. To disconnect, press 1.